right, Tammy. Looks like the train is ready to go.
Sounds good, Timmy. Oh, man, what's that in the road?
It looks like a rock.
Oh, man, maybe you could try moving it?
Sure. That doesn't work.
Oh, well, maybe let's try calling our friend Ramsey and see if he has an idea of what we can do.
Okay.
What's up? Do you guys need a little help?
There's a rock in the road and we can't get it to move.
Why don't you try picking it up together?
Thanks so much, Ramsey. You're a big help.
No problem, that's what friends are for. You know what? This situation is a perfect example of how Jesus, a friend, can help us do hard things.
That's a wonderful point. Well, we gotta hit the road. Bye!
Well, I guess we can try to pick up the rock now.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that worked. All aboard!
Hey everyone, this is Never Gonna Stop Singing, and if you want to know the dance moves, follow Katie in this little box over here. Called out into darkness, reached out to save us. You conquered the grave, you crossed the divide, lost in our sin, you made us alive. How can we ever hold it inside? We can't hold back. We're gonna lift you higher, higher. Hearts burning bright like a fire, fire. Voices unite, making it louder, louder. We're never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop singing. Set free, no longer bound in chains. You rescued me and called me by name. You conquered the grave, you crossed the divide, lost in our sin, you made us alive. How can we ever hold it inside? We can't hold back. We're gonna lift you higher, higher. Hearts burning bright like a fire, fire. Voices unite, make it louder, louder. Never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop. Higher, higher. Hearts burning bright like a fire, fire. Voices unite, make it louder, louder. Never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop singing. Every tribe, every tongue, every heart will sing. Every knee we will bow to the risen King. Lift him up, we're never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop. Every tribe, every tongue, every heart will sing. Every knee we will bow to the risen King. Lift him up, we're never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop. Higher, higher. Hearts burning bright like a fire, fire. Voices unite, make it louder, louder. We're never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop. Higher, higher. Hearts burning bright like a fire, fire. Voices unite, make it louder, louder. Never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop singing. Ooh, never gonna stop singing.
Alright, guys. So next we're gonna sing Big House. So make sure you guys get your roofs ready. I want to see them out and proud. Everybody stand up. Here we go.
I don't know where they head or where you call
Father's house. All I know is a big old house with rooms for everyone. All I know is lots of land where we can play and run. All I know is you need love and I've got a family. All I know is you're all alone, so why not come with me? Come and go with me to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. Big, big house. It's my Father's house. It's my Father's house. It's my Father's house. It's my Father's house.
Hi, I'm Gideon and I'm your activities leader for the week. Today we're going to be doing 4 wacky workouts. So for the first workout, we're going to do crab walks. And a crab walk is when you walk on your hands and your feet like this. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Go! Alright, for our second wacky workout, we're going to be doing right foot flamingo flutters. So for this exercise, you're going to hop, hop, hop on your one foot. Alright, so go ahead and try it out. For our third workout, we have to get the balance between our leg exercises, so we're going to do left foot flamingo flutters. Alright, you remember how to do the right foot, so now you just do the left foot. Go ahead. Alright, for our fourth wacky workout, we're going to do some funky frog hops. So how you do a funky frog hop is, you put your hands on the ground like this and you squat, and then you just hop. And you just do that over and over again. Alright, let's do it for 30 seconds. Thanks guys for joining me for these 4 wacky workouts. Let your parents know what your favorite workouts were, and join me tomorrow for some silly stretches.
Hello everyone, it's time for crafts! So we're going to be doing 2 crafts today, and you're going to need some paint, either a little bucket or a paper plate to put your paint on, any marker of your choice, and some paper. That's for the first craft. The second one, and you also need a sponge for the first craft. The second one, you're going to need your string and all of your beads, and we're gonna make something super fun with that. So, first up, I'm gonna take my marker, and in the middle of my paper, I'm gonna write, Jesus' power pulls me through. That is our theme of the week, so we must do a craft with our theme in it, right? That was Jesus' power pulls me through. One more time, Jesus' power pulls me through. All right, now that I've got that in the center of my paper, like so, I'm going to take my paint of your choice, I gotta shake it a little bit, and pour it onto my plate or my bucket. You're gonna need a lot or some, a good amount. And I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna dip it in my paint and go around the border of the paper that I just wrote on. All right, in just different places. So I do it with you all. Dipping my sponge in my paint, and I'm gonna go around my paper and fold in different spots, however you please, and wherever you want it to go. That is how you're gonna do it. If you need to, dip your sponge in some more paint and keep going around so that it looks awesome. I'm sure yours is looking beautiful. I'm excited. All right, so I'm just gonna do 4 because my sponge is pretty large. I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna do 5 instead. My sponge is pretty large. All right, and I'm gonna put that to the side on my plate, in my bucket, wherever you want it. And next, I'm gonna take my marker again, and I'm gonna draw lines to connect each square, or each sponge spot that you made, however you want to connect them. The goal of this is we're going to be making little trains to symbolize Jesus' power pulling you through, just like a train. I'm going around. All right, so that's what yours should be kind of looking like so far. I'm sure yours looks awesome. So next, I'm gonna draw little wheels because trains need wheels to move, don't they? Be careful not to get your marker in the paint. If you want to wait until it dries, that's perfectly okay. But for the sake of today, I'm gonna draw some wheels and hopefully not get my marker in my paint. And you can totally add whatever you want to your trains to make them, to customize them and make them however you want to make them because they're your trains, right? Alrighty, so I'm almost done with my wheels. I'm sure your wheels are looking a lot better than mine are right now. And I'm almost done. This train is upside down for me. Alright. So my trains look kind of messy there, but I'm sure yours look awesome. And so that's the first craft for today. Wasn't that awesome? That was so much fun. I had fun, so I'm sure you had fun. So next, I'm gonna put that aside and let it dry. Make sure you clean up. Alright, so next up for our second craft, you're gonna need your string and all of your beads. And each bead represents something that you can be grateful for and express gratitude for in your prayers every day. So first up is our red bead, which represents family and friends. We always need to be thankful for our family and friends because they help us get through tough times, and God has put them in our lives for a reason, right? Next up represents places. There are so many different places that you like to go, like Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm and Chick-fil-A. And we have to be grateful for them because they're the best places ever to go, right? And next up, we have your yellow bead. I'm gonna slide that on, and that represents different songs that we can be grateful for. God gave us songs so that we can express our joy and we can praise His holy name, and they inspire us every single day. What's your favorite song? I know my favorite song is Wings by Lauren Daigle right now, so you should definitely go check that out. Next up is our green bead, which represents animals. Now, I know that I love animals, but I could not live without my doggies in my life, so I'm going to thank God every single day for my dogs, right? And last but not least is our blue. And that represents something that we cannot live without. I know that I could not live without my mom. And I am very, very, very grateful for her and that God has put her in my life. So there we go. There is our bracelet. And you can get someone to help you tie it onto your wrist. I'm not going to put mine on because I need someone to help me tie it on. But I hope you love it and you have a great, great bracelet that helps you remember what you can be grateful for and express gratitude for in your prayers. I hope you had fun today, guys. And that's all for crafts today. Come back tomorrow for more. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.
Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. He went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any there who belonged to the way, whether men or women, he might take them as prisoners to Jerusalem. As he neared Damascus on his journey, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him.
Ah, my eyes!
He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?"
Who are you, Lord?
"I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting," he replied. "Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." The men traveling with Saul stood there speechless. They heard the sound, but did not see anyone. Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could see nothing. So they led him by the hand into Damascus. For 3 days he was blind, and did not eat or drink anything. In Damascus there is a disciple named Ananias. The Lord called to him in a vision, "Ananias!"
Yes, Lord.
The Lord told him, "Go to the house of Judas on Straight Street and ask for a man from Tarsus named Saul, for he is praying. In a vision he has seen a man named Ananias come and place his hands on him to restore his sight."
Lord, I've heard of this man you speak of, and all the horrible things he's done to your people in Jerusalem. Now he's here with authority from the chief priest to arrest anyone who calls on your name.
But the Lord said to Ananias, "Go, this man is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles and their kings and to the people of Israel. I will show him how much he will suffer my name." Then Ananias went to the house and entered it. Placing his hands on Saul, he said,
Brother Saul, the Lord Jesus who appeared to you on the road to Damascus has sent me to bring you healing and so you may be filled with the Holy Spirit.
Immediately, something like scales fell from Saul's eyes, and he could see again. He got up and was baptized, and after taking some food, he regained his strength.
Hey kids, Tammy here, and today I'm going to talk to you about today's Bible story. So, to start off, I want you to think about something that's hard for you. Maybe it's doing math, playing football, drawing, whatever. Something that's hard for me is playing the drums. I've tried many times and I am not very good at it. However, we can do all things through Jesus when we ask for his help. Now, I'm not saying you'll magically be good at everything if you pray about it, but if you're in a time of need when there's something hard and you can't do it, ask Jesus for help.
and he'll be able to give you some help or maybe some advice. Now, today's Bible story comes from chapter 9 of the book of Acts. This story talks about Saul and Ananias. As you'll see in today's video, God helps Ananias do a really hard thing. He asks Ananias to go and pray for a very, very bad man named Saul. Saul was known for hurting Christians because of their belief in Jesus, so naturally Ananias was very scared. However, he trusted in God, and God helped him do what some thought was the impossible. Just remember, Jesus helps us do difficult things when we trust in him. Now, let's take some time to read over our memory verse for the day. Go ahead and read the words on the screen with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Great job. You guys are awesome at this. Let's do it one more time, okay? For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me. And go ahead and pause the video and make sure to memorize this verse so you have it stuck in your brain for the rest of your life. Alrighty, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
And next we have Your Power Will Pull Us Through, which is this week's theme song. But there are a lot of dance moves, so make sure you're watching Miss Katie for all of those cues. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting